My blue stats have actually dropped a little bit. Adding gestures helped, but eliminating the feta and the alligators, which are pound for pound a little bit better on the blue defense, kind of hurt my blue stats. The solution to that, though, for me is just to level up my Pegasus. I'm at 63 right now, which is a pretty reasonable level, but it wouldn't take much to push that up to 100 and beef up the blue stats. Not really a huge priority for me is the blue statistics. One thing I don't like about the Green Guardians is that it's blue stats, but only for GE, and I would rather have that in GBG. So when that change goes live, I think that would be a more useful statistic. That's my only complaint with the Green Guardians. Inventory. Yeah, so I've got 84 of those available. Hopefully they get a golden upgrade someday, and if not, they're nice deletable filler. Few gators in storage. Some of those runes that I stored as well. And then plenty of Sunhaven kits if I ever do decide to plant more jesters. So overall, the Feta project actually worked out. Yeah, plenty of Aegeans as well. Feta project actually worked out probably better than I expected. It took me about a week longer than I expected, but the end result was actually a little bit cleaner than I had anticipated originally. Like I was expecting to have maybe 150,000 available population, but it actually worked out a lot cleaner. Attack stats, huge improvement there, and then personal goods around 22,000, like I said. So overall, huge improvement. And the funny thing is, I kept calling it the Feta project, but the ultimate goal was to store all of the Feta that I was printing. That was the ultimate goal. So it's kind of ironic to call it the Feta project, but it was perfect filler. As I was making those changes, that was absolutely the perfect filler to do that. So, current project right now, like I said, the pig project, but that's pretty much done. I've got 2 left to plant. From here, print a few more marble gateways, and then once I fill up this group, I might start whittling down some of these Green Guardians for the marble gateways. The turnoff on the marble gateways is that there's no goods. So for Space Age Titan or Space Age Hub, that's kind of a turnoff. But the attack stats and the forge points are nice. This group I'm actually chipping away at with more of these Neo buildings, which are goods as well as forge points and attack. So that's slow going, but that's kind of the current project. The other Ascended version or Ascended building out of this event was the Ascended Royal Carriage, which is coins at the start of QI. The non-Ascended version, though, is pretty much junk, in my opinion. I think it's maybe 20 goods, 30 forge points, something like that. Pretty minimal. And then the only red stat is just the red GBG. So I've only planted 2 of these, and I will delete those as they expire. Whereas the pigsty non-ascended I will keep permanently, if that makes sense. I think that about covers it. So final thought on all of this though, which is kind of unrelated to feta or the pigsty. Just a final thought on jesters. I'm getting about 20 finished special kits from my city every day, and that's just auto collect all. So that's kind of a bare minimum. That wouldn't include farming ecos or hitting Moogle with Blue Galaxy, escutcheons with Blue Galaxy. That's just auto collect all 24 finished special kits, right? I've actually been wasting 16 of my daily finished special kits on these monster ranches, just to keep up with store building consumption, which is kind of silly, but it doesn't hurt my feelings. I really don't like deleting hardware after the trend that NO has been setting lately. Like Legendary Lodge was deletable last year, but now it's actually pretty freaking legit, right? There's a 90 something over 35 red attack, 110 goods, 35 forge points, plus population, plus fragments for another usable building that's giving 90 goods on a 2x2. That's pretty legitimate. But last year, Legendary Lodge was deletable, right? Compared to Flamingo or Celtic Tavern or something like that, Legendary Lodge didn't really stack up. So I'm hesitant to delete anything, and honestly, burning up my finished special kits on store items is really not the worst way to spend it. When I do reach parity, where I don't have anything to store and I'm just playing as usual, I spend all my FSP kits on eco, and actually end up accumulating more in the process. So that's pretty cool. I think that about covers it. The jesters from this event are totally worth getting, and if you don't have them but you did participate in this event, do yourself a favor and at least plant a Sunhaven. These are the golden versions of that. The base kit will come from Summerhold. Do yourself a favor and plant at least one of those and start collecting these jesters fragments with your Blue Galaxy from that Sunhaven. It takes a few to get some momentum, but once you get enough of them, it actually creates kind of a snowball effect where you are able to print the hardware that you want or need as quickly as you want, and it's extremely flexible. So, I wanted feta. I printed 150 of them, and then stored all the Aegeans, stored all the feta, and then printed more metros, and then printed more airships. Whatever it is that your city needs. And that comes from this silly little 2x3 building that doesn't give forge points, but ton of goods, and those finished special fragments. So just keep that in mind. I think that covers it, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're doing well. Talk soon. Bye.